Hi everyone, this is your Jee Sifu at Chi Nature and Tina Dragon Taoism channel. Today I am showing you some facts about why Taoists cannot go vegan or even get into vegetarian diet. Anyone that tells you they do Taoist magic and they are a vegan, something got to be wrong. So let's take a look at why we as humans need to eat meat. What are we lacking? So I'm not going to talk about those nutritions kind of like, like what the doctors are saying. I'm teaching you based on our knowledge. So we're going to talk about soul energy. There are three types of soul energy: neutral, negative, and positive. Inside your system, we say you have three souls, someone, right? It's basically the soul energy in this three category. The neutral soul is the power inside you that helps you focus, stay conscious, stay alive, and you will feel like you are actually living here. Okay? This is the first stage of the soul energy. It kicks into your heart, it gives you feelings, okay? It helps you focus and so on. Then the neutral soul will convert into negative property. Negative soul is the power you use to think, ponder, and so on. It's kind of like your brain juice. It gives you the power to ponder information. If you lack the negative soul, whenever you're trying to think, you will start to get brain fog or you're very slow. Like someone asks you something and it takes you so long to figure it out or understand the negative soul power. Then this will push to the outside to here where your body is, and it becomes your positive soul. The positive soul is the energy that pushes your physical body to take action, including the organ. So if you have some organ running kind of slower, this one is not in sync, the positive soul is the problem. Okay, if you have enough positive soul, your organs should all be working fine. So if you're like, oh, I need to go to the washroom, and then you just sit there and cannot move, it feels like something just glued you on the chair and you cannot push yourself to do it. The positive soul is not powerful enough. Positive soul is so important. It also deals with the reflex of your body. If you're walking around and there's like a car coming at you, with good positive soul, it will help you to like immediately get out of that situation. Like, oh, like that. And then, your body can react. Fighters physically need that soul a lot. If you cannot have enough positive soul, your body is not going to be able to react to things. So people throw a punch and then you're like, huh? Like you got hit right away. Why can't you respond? It's not because you didn't practice enough. It's because your positive soul is weak. The yang hey is down. Okay, so when this is down, you got problem. You're kind of like slow in response. The negative soul and positive soul is like the relationship. It's like positive soul is like the body, the shell or the wall of a balloon. Okay, and the negative soul is the inside. Is like the air inside. With more negative, you have pressure, which make you stronger. But with a thin and weak wall, you will break easily and then you leak all the chi out. So you need both. A tough outer shell will allow you to withstand those cracks, right? But if it's too hard outside, then the pressure inside also need to grow bigger in order to actually have that bounciness and power. So you need a nice balance and combination of both. When we eat just vegetables, they do not think. You see, they don't have feeling, they don't think. So the vegetables they grow big, right? So they have positive soul energy because they physically get bigger and bigger as they grow. So when you're eating only that, you're lacking what? Negative soul energy and that neutral soul energy. So what's going to happen? Well, eventually your mental power it's going to be going down because you're lacking replenishment of the negative soul. And you will not be as focused and aligned and like faithful and all that with the heart, right? You're not going to get that power in the heart. So your heart can be easily attacked and injured. For example, something happened and then you're like heartbroken already, like your feeling is weaker. It's very easy for people to hurt your feeling and then break your confidence, and you will indeed become much more defensive and like very sensitive to people talking about things that like maybe you will take it like personally, right? Because that thing affected your heart and your heart doesn't have enough power to withstand. So you immediately think that, oh, they're hurting me. And then you get defensive. There you go. So you need to eat meat and vegetable to have both those elements, the yum and the yang, right? Positive and the negative. You need both. So if you are doing Taoist magic, we use our soul energy, negative and positive and everything, to power up the magic and to actually channel in the magic power. So if you are lacking these things, what happened? You do some magic and immediately you feel drained, you feel exhausted, and things can happen because your positive soul is so weak, and then your negative soul breaks out and you start to see problems in your physical health. You start to have a lot of luck bleeding, your physical bleeding. You will have issue with your physical health, just like that. So you need to replenish. You need those soul energy, all three types. You need to eat the neutral, negative, positive. You need to eat those in order to replenish the stuff that you're using while you're doing magic. Anyway, time's getting long, so if you have any question, put in the comment section and I'll answer you. But if you want to learn Taoist magic, feel free to go to our website, tinadragon.com, and get ordained. I'll see you in the next one.